Good morning, Nesties. How y'all growing? It is Netta from Netta's Nest. It is a nice and chilly, brisk, cool morning in Zone 9B, Florida. I think it's about, I don't know, it's too cold for me. I have on two long sleeve shirts out here in this yard, and since it's November 2nd, I will give you a little rundown on what is going on in the garden. Well, in the nest. I don't know what you're growing, but I'm not growing. I'm growing a little bit, and I've taken out a little bit. So let's go on. I tell you, well, first let me tell you, I've been buying a whole bunch of starters. My stuff is like growing in like slow motion, and everything else is growing pretty good. It's cold. Let me have a sniffy nose. So sorry. But it's a lot of things around here jumping and shaking. I moved a lot of things around. I changed up some things, planted some more flowers. So let's get started. And just to let you know, I don't know the name of everything. I just know the basic name. If it's a broccoli, that's all I know. It's a broccoli. I don't know what form or who, this and that. I just know broccoli. If it's a collard, I don't know if it's a dirty collard, a clean collard, a green collard, a greasy collard, or a Georgia collard. All I know is that it's a collard green. So, thanks for stepping by. I hope this isn't flipped all up. Saying hello to me and hello to you, and let's see what's going on in this nest. It's not too much of a mess. Alrighty, so over here I bought these little broccolini. I can tell you what this one is because I saved a little clip from it, and it's called, there you go. I guess broccolini. What that means, I don't know. I don't know if it doesn't get a head or what. But I bought two of them, and they're doing pretty good. And I put a basil over here and a koya. You remember, it was on watermelon over here. I had to take that out and bury that. Got me a free plant. It looked a mess, but now it's trying to do something. So I put that back in the back. And of course, you know, my basil is like madness. It grows crazy. If I can't grow nothing, I can grow basil. And that's my huge basil. So I have this arrangement here that I do like. It's so pretty from the edge here. And I put some mulch out here. So I want to do the same thing over here. That's why that right there, that basil is there and that koya is there. And my purple basil bit the dust. And up under this this basil here, there are carrots that came through. Well, my pumpkin is trying to make a comeback. It's growing back over there. My butternut squash, I've had, I don't know how many on there, but finally one has taken, and it's growing some more little ones over here. It's quite a healthy little thing. I did have to spray with BT. I did 2 applications. I did one last Monday, and I did one last night, because how the bugs are over here and the white fly was just absolutely flipping disrespectful. And of course, you know, my pineapples are always going wild. I should have a good crop this come spring. I have a lot of new ones coming in. Have that, that's new, a new piece. I saw another one. Yeah, that's a new one. This is a new one. There's a new one right there coming in. That's a new one. And these are just oldies, but it's like huge this year. This one's huge this year. That one is. And this one over here. I may get something on this one, and I believe that one, because they are extensions of this one. Alrighty, let's go through the gate. And that was just on the side of the house. So that's how that's looking. That's how I'm growing. Seem like everybody I watch, they got some little get up, little slang or something that they say. So I'm gonna say, how you growing? That's supposed to be my thing. I always trying to jump on the bandwagon with something, girl. It's my mulberry bush. It's doing fine. I planted it in the pot and put it in another pot and cut the bottom out, fertilized it, and it's doing well. Hold on. The sun was bright and I couldn't talk and walk because there are piles all over the place, landmines, because we haven't picked up poop this week. Shame on us. Look at this sweet potato, y'all. It's growing so well. That's a potato. I'll tell you, it was a dead rat in that. That's another potato. Blueberries in this bucket right here just can't get right. I don't know what's going on with blueberries. I don't know if they're dying back. I did put 3 pineapple tops that I had in the house. I put them over here and put this over here because the dogs love sprinting over here to talk with the other dogs and see how they were running this one down. And as you see, this gate right here is from over there where my tomato cage was. I put my hibiscus in the ground. It doesn't like it. And there's my rose bush. I think I'm going to get a bloom. I did fertilize, so it's doing better. I bought this little orchid here. No, it's a calla lily. Oh, it was on sale. See the red mark? It was like $7. I bought another one and put it in the ground and see how it would do. My bell peppers are doing great since I leave them alone. Yeah, they're fat. I think there's another big one over here, but I pulled a big one off the other day. Yes, I think there's another one down there. I pulled all my bell peppers and put those in some bourbon chicken. I think somebody was eating this, so we got the spray out, the BT, which works. It works. And this was the bell pepper right here that broke off from when I first found the first hornworm. It mowed a part of that down. This broke off and I threw this in the ground and it's doing okay. It'll come up. We're here in zone 9B. I don't anticipate any freeze. If we do get a freeze, it's going to be way in February, so my peppers should be just fine and continue to bloom. This guy here, I don't even know. I think it's a beefsteak, but it's been hanging on. It's a tomato bush. I put a jalapeno pepper down here, and that's a Soriano pepper. But I don't know if that's the same thing, but he's down in there. And if you don't remember, I had all this mess over here. I cut it all down, cleaned it all out, put a black tarp down here, cut my cherry bush back, cut this bush back from back there. Keeps growing back just so we can see. And this is my bittersweet tree, and I love these little things, these little orange things. They're so bitter. They're bitter and they're sweet. I don't know the real name for them, but that's what we call them. This is my little project right here. I'm trying to see what will grow in the soil on this side of the house. So I put a whole bunch of radishes and beets, some cilantro, some sage, some collard greens, and look, I stuffed the potato down in there. Look what it likes something. And this is like herbs. I have some parsley over here. I have some lavender. There's some basil. I do have some cilantro I'm going to put over here. I found it on sale for like $2 for like it was full of bugs, so it's in sitting out by itself until it's completely clean. My potatoes in here are doing remarkable. My garlic is doing remarkable. My strawberries are doing just fine in this little patch right here. I covered this one up because there's a little berry in there. That was my third berry. I'm so excited for my first strawberry. We all know that I've killed about 50 strawberry plants. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that one. Oh, Mama, you watching? I'm finally getting strawberries. I'm gonna cover this back up because I have a lot of disrespectful critters in the side of town, and 2 of them belong to me. Okay, and this is a little collard green that I put over here that's doing phenomenally well. This is some little cabbages or some brassicas I found in a pot. A whole bunch of them. I scattered them all throughout the yard. My rose, I fertilized it, and look, it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4 little rosebuds. This little garden bed right here, I wanted some yellow flowers. I was at Home Depot and I asked the guy, I said, what are those plants doing back there just sitting there? He says, they shouldn't be back there. They're not for sale, honey. I went and grabbed all of them. Oh, I got this 2 trays right here. I bought those mums. And that purple flower over there, threw it in my car and kept rolling. Oh, this is my little decoration here. It's been a battle to keep the dogs out of it, but 4 collard greens from the big box store. I love saying that. That's a new term I learned from you guys in this community. And then I went and found some mums on sale for $4.48. They were half and half dead, half alive. So that's what's left. But I know that they're going in the ground and they'll come out next year. I have rosemary and basil right here. I listened to one of the old heads here in the community, and they were like, just let it go to seed for the bees for the winter. So I let it go to seed, and the bees love basil. They're all on it. So I'm excited. Look at my green tower, y'all. Hey. So it's been a time with the leaf miner, and I think I'm finally winning the battle. They are a bunch of jackasses, the leaf miner. This is a collard green, and I got a whole bunch of that's in there. So maybe, because I refuse to eat the lettuce with the leaf miner in it, so maybe I'll finally get some more leaves here. I transferred all my what is this lettuce? God dog it. Romaine. Oh, smells just like it too. Yeah, romaine over here, full of water. There's another one right here. It was bolting. I threw it in there anyways. I'm gonna try it again and see what happens. I got another one. Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, this is just a lettuce, crunch lettuce, salad lettuce, all kind of lettuces are in here. And I'm putting more seeds in here and just letting them grow. And we'll go from there. And maybe one of these days I'll get me a nice salad because if you know these, I know these are probably different tomatoes, but I'm just going on a salad, baby. Boom. Y'all see them? Hey, I had no idea that I was going to grow. Yes, I did have an idea, but I didn't know it was going to come like this. So these have been coming, and I know definitely these are Roma tomatoes. They are so pretty. They're blushing a little bit. I'm leaving them there. The pest pressure isn't bad, but they're diseased with something, but they keep giving me more tomatoes. Like, look at this. Even though the something's diseased on them, they keep popping up, and more blooms keep coming. I think there's another. So no, there's another one in there. There's another little one, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I've just been cutting back the leaves, and even in this little one, there was like a little head in there, but I don't know. And this beauty right here, this tomato, this is the one that has the huge blossoms on it, but the blossoms won't stay on there. But here's another side of it right here, the blossoms. Hopefully it'll give me a tomato, but the stem isn't big enough, so I don't know if it'll be able to support it at all. But I would love to get a tomato on this little bush right here. I said I was going to put some more fertilizer in here. I don't know. My blueberries, or not, blackberries along here just look a mess. Look at my carrots. I don't want to go in there. It's crazy. I'm scared. This is my the insect stuff. Well, we'll come back to it. Y'all know what it is. But anyhow, I just been breaking a piece off of it, and I put it somewhere. Here's another piece. Here's my little cabbage I've been growing from seed since day one, and a carrot I've been growing. My little white eggplant is doing just fine. I think this is some Spanish, but this is my other tower here. As you know, it's full of everything. It's slow to grow, but it's going. This one's jumped over here, and it's growing. All this little area right here is from little ones coming over here joining. I'm waiting for this stem to, I just knocked over my plum. Not darn. I'll figure it out. This right here wants to root somewhere, but it's not long enough. These are those little brassicas that I found in one of my buckets. I just put them all everywhere. This is another collard green, some more strawberries. This is a bok choy. I think this is a lettuce. This is, and I know definitely the ones on the bottom are all broccolis. Here is a bell pepper over here. Hold on. I know when that phone rings, it shuts you right off. So I was saying hold on, but I was telling you about my little bell peppers. I did have some bell peppers, and I picked 5 of them, and I put them in some bourbon chicken. I was excited about that, to use bell peppers from my garden, and jalapeno peppers for my gardens. But here we go. I have 2 more. I don't know if I'm going to get any more. I saw one that was on here. There's the little ones up in here. Maybe that'll blossom. Not really sure. But here's one right here. And there's another one I just let sit down there. I'm going to see if it's going to turn a different color. I'm not really sure. And then, you know, this is my first raised bed that I was so excited to build up. And it's doing pretty good. I'm excited. I have some purple mustards, and I don't know if this is a radish. I have the slightest idea what this is, but honey, I take those greens off and cook them right along with everything else. So I know this right here is all mustards. These 2 lanes here are collards. That's the collard. I put that out there. I don't know what that little stuff over there is. I believe this is a collard. This is a kale, and there's garlic throughout this whole entire bed. I have basil over here, basil over here, basil over here. So hopefully these will be my guardians and keep everything pretty good. I had a little bit of pest pressure, but not much. I found the cutworm in this one. I took him out and cut him, and that's been growing ever since. My broccoli is doing pretty phenomenal. My hibiscus loves this new spot right here. She's doing so much better than her sister. Sorry, I broke y'all up. And I don't know how much the sun is going to let me go up and you're going to see anything. Oh, not much. Alrighty, so a little bit of onions, some little stuff growing right here, not much at all. I just knocked this over. Look what I picked this morning. Ooh, y'all. I think this is that salt and pepper pickling cucumber. There's 2 right here, and there's 2 in the refrigerator. I'm going to attempt to make me some pickles. Right here, remember all that stuff that was right there? That okra, I moved that big okra that was attached to here. I moved that okra that was over there. The roots for okra are something serious. It went through the tarp and rooted all down in there. So the okra has a serious taproot. And that's why they just outdo and outgrow and are so healthy than everything, because they know how to go deep into the ground and pull those nutrients up that they need. And so, and this right here, I got a project. I think I'm going to put some type of peas. Everybody's talking about peas. I've tried peas and failed. There's some long peas over there. They look a mess. My peas over here failed. My peas right there failed. And my peas back there fail. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to build all this up with some dirt, some fertilizer, good little stuff, and drop me a whole mess of peas down there and see what happens. So in my brick garden here, in my second raised bed, I have collard green. I don't know. Looks like a carrot and collard, bok choy, and these are peppers. And same thing here. Things are finally trying to take off in this bed. It's so slow. And I fertilized last week, and when I did that, everybody, start peaking. And I've had a whole row of collards right here. I thinned those out. I didn't really plant them too many places. Pretty much just threw them out and just kept the healthier ones. I think that's a mustard. That's a mustard. This curly stuff, I want to say, I think that's all. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but I eat the greens. They're good. I cooked a pot of greens the other day. Good. Thank you. I think this is broccoli. So anyhow, I did some more moving around. This is right here, which this wasn't right here, but I put it over here. So that's potato. Thought that was somebody. Potato and 2 broccoli. I don't know the difference between a broccoli and collard greens. And that's a little pepper from seed that has a little bud on it. What is this? There's 2 of them. I don't remember growing them. Like that other nonsense that was something invasive I had in my yard. If it's something invasive, I'm going to have to get rid of it. I was so excited about this. This little tomato, these little straggler tomatoes over here trying to give me tomatoes hanging out in here. There's a couple more over there with some carrots and some more basil. 2 okras that I kept over here. They give me an okra every 2 days. I can pick one off of it. Potatoes, it don't know which way it want to go. Sometimes it's standing straight up, it's leaning down this way. I don't know what this is. I think that's a radish or something. I'm not really sure. And these little cabbages, I bought those cabbages, that one. and that one. And I bought those cabbages there. As you see, they look all nice and naked because I cut the leaves off, and I did eat them. I so did. And hopefully they'll try to turn in. I forgot to show you guys that I put that cabbage head in the ground over there, and it's growing too. Over here, just a smorgasbord of stuff. Somebody likes to hang out in here at nighttime and tear up my stuff. I don't know who it is. This is my, I replanted my romaine lettuces, bolting. This one tried. I don't know if it's going to keep trying. That's a little thing of kale. Kale's not very successful out here with me. I don't know what's up with that. If I find some starter kales, I'm going to buy them. But for some reason, I think these are collards. The leaf is so healthy, and I think that's a collard green. And the other ones are broccoli. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, this is some more of that purple. I'm trying to use labels, y'all. That's why I know this is a giant red Japanese mustard, whoever it is. I think this is a collard green. And I took the netting off this big. This one stayed closed there. Always. Hold on. Hey Nessie, I was recording just kind of text that was coming by from my son, and something about fighting for your life was scared the shit out of me. But he and my daughter are in the group text. My daughter's talking about is like how cold it is up in Tallahassee. And so it just kind of frightened me because I just jumped right in the text. So I just jumped right off from talking to y'all. The kids are talking back and forth. I'm like, oh, okay. I read the whole context, and they cutting up with each other. Oh, anyhow. Back to my scheduled program. This is my one bed, my blessing bed that I always kept covered, and I finally uncovered it, and this is it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Everything is so beautiful and so lush. It did get some spray. I took the netting off, and look at there, my first sign of leaf miner. I cannot stand them things, and I may have to cover it back up. I was so worried about caterpillars and moths and stuff, and the worms, and not forgetting that keeping it all netted up, it kept the little flies off of it, and putting the leaf miners on there. So I'm gonna try to keep those at bay, because my greens are good. I enjoyed them. My husband enjoyed them. But I'm so impressed to say that I have 3 purple cabbages from seed, and they're doing just fine. Never mind all the holes and craters, because I mount a lot of this stuff, especially this one was so leggy, and so I mount things up over that. And I think these are radishes, those are daikons, and I have beets somewhere over here. They're not doing so hot, but I guess they'll find their way through. All these, everything is in everything except I think that those 2 little ones back there. No? Yeah, everything in here is from seed. Every single thing in here is from seed. And there's collards in here, there's cabbage in here, there's bok choy in here, radish, daikon radish, beets, and I think that's it in this box here. So that's fine. My eggplant, I am proud to say that I have an eggplant on every plant. So this one's a long eggplant, and they're growing all wonky. And there's one down there. Here's this one looking like a boot. The second one I got looks like a boot. And there's another little in there. I've harvested 2 other ones and put them in the freezer already. Get them cut up. I'm going to make me some fried eggplant. This is the Black Beauty. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm going to make some chips out of those. And that one's on that one. And then I have this one's on this one, and that one's huge. Look how she sits in my hand. And then I have this one over here. And this one's not as fat and round as those, but that was nice. This has become my junkyard. This is my big eggplant, my big okra from over there. This okra was in a pot from over there. This is a volunteer eggplant. So they seem to do fine in this nematode mess. So I've been just throwing stuff back here. I drug everything back here. I'm just gonna junk pile, just throw stuff back here. If it grows, it grows. This is my tomatoes over here. I'm so proud that, look at these little babies here. There's one, there's two, there's another one over there, three. Oh, and then there's four. I put my zucchini down here. It's doing fine. This is that Malabar spinach. That's a negative for me. I don't like it. Mama told me to hang on to it for my sister. I had another one over here that I pulled out the bed. I don't want it. I tried it. I'm not a fan of it. And I like okra, but no, can't do it. This is doing okay. This has had so many females trying to grow. About 4 or 5 of them have died. I'm going to see how that one does, and I'm going to see how it does over here, and I'm going to keep tying it up to this. I'm going to let it grow up. So that was my tomato zucchini down there. Oh, look at there, there's another one. So this is my tomato cage. I took the stuff off of it. Let's get a good, yeah, there we go. Put the poles up, wrap mess around it, and it's doing phenomenal. Well guys, and look at this, look at those.
Okay, we're out. We're done.
Oh, already, all right. Oh, and this right here, I just let this just grow. These are all my tomatoes that I gathered that I was gonna overwinter. I cut a lot of cuttings off of them. They're getting some good roots, so next year that I won't have such a hard time starting. I'm gonna cheat and have a head start, and they're rooting very well. That's good. And my tomato, and I found this for 99¢, a little pepper. And I didn't put this with my friends because I want to make sure it don't have no disease on it and nothing. I cut the leaves off and watered it, and it's coming back, and that's good. But it's a little dry right now, and I'll put some more water in it. My sprinklers come on. Do I have water over here? Nope, no water. I'll find some water. You know, Oh Faithful, she's doing fine, and I have my tomatoes here. And I think that's it, guys. That's it. That's the yard. I love, love, love. That is it. I thank you guys for inviting me into your home. I thank you for coming into my home. I thank you for sharing this journey with me. And if you have any tips for me, any questions, all my seeds are up here. And my dried moringa. We got a lot of seeds. Everybody's seed is in that thing right there. So if you have any tips for me, any suggestions, anything I should do different, let a girl know, and let me know how you growing. Thank you.